Christine is with us in Salt Lake City. Welcome to the Dave Ramsey Show, Christine.
Thanks for taking my call.
Sure, what's up?
Okay, have apparently a unique situation. My husband's employment was restructured about a year ago, and due to the nature of how they get paid, we knew that we'd go 4 to 6 months without seeing an income, which he has fluctuating income, so rather than just a $1,000 emergency fund, we have a 3 to 4 months so that we can pay ourselves steadily every month, and then that refills when he gets paid. Unfortunately, that's gone most of the year, and we've been able to write it out, but when the employer started realizing how bad it was, and some people were drawing from 401ks and other things, they gave everyone a $5,000 advance. You didn't have an option of turning it down. It was given, but the repayment is expected. We also have insurance premiums that the employer covered and has been carrying, and those are being repaid as income comes back. My question is, do we put those premiums or those debts to the employer in their place within our snowball, or do they take a priority, kind of like the IRS would, so that we don't offend employment?
Offend?
We don't want to do anything, like, if they fall into our snowball, they're number 6 and number 8, so they're down a little ways in getting paid off.
Yeah, but do they not have a repayment schedule?
No, they do not.
They loaned you money with no terms.
Correct. At this point, there's no interest being charged on it. They've been carrying that because it's taken a lot longer to get payments coming back in from clients than
what does he do for a living?
He's an attorney.
And how large a law firm is this?
They're a pretty good sized.
Okay, I'm confused how an attorney goes months and months and months without making money.
Because it's considered a merit-based income, so we're paid on commission, and some of the clients that they work with can take up to 6 months to pay their bills.
So he's brand new?
The firm is, yes. Well, it's now a year old. But my husband's been working as an attorney for 9 years, going on 10.
Yeah. And so what does he normally make in a year?
Last year was 100 before taxes.
So why if he's not going to get paid for 6 months to a year, why didn't he just start his own practice?
He's not comfortable doing that at this point.
I'm not comfortable working without getting paid.
Nor am I. He is getting paid. We've gotten paid for the last 3 months.
Sounds like this law firm is dramatically undercapitalized.
It feels that way from a spousal perspective.
No, I think that's a math perspective.
Yeah.
I don't think it's a spousal perspective. So I'm not worried about when I'm going to repay these jokers. I've just put them in the debt snowball, and when you get to them, you get to them. But I am worried about his career.
Yeah.
There's a lot of red flags and flares going off and bombs dropping around this story that are scary. Because if he was in a specific type of law with one specific client or something, and it was, and he's making $300,000 a year, but they only draw down on this client twice a year or something, I would just say, let's go restructure the payment terms with the client. But it sounds like their business model is screwed.
I'm concerned about that.
Yeah, I mean, we work with attorneys all the time. I mean, it's not. I mean, not only as their customer, but also coaching them on their personal finances. And I just don't know any that make no money for 6 months. It's just very, very weird. So I'm concerned about that. But as far as the answer to your question, where would I put the unsolicited advance that is interest free? I would put it in the debt snowball where it belongs. And if they get offended about that, they're the ones that advanced it with no terms. There's no term sheet on this. They didn't say you have to pay this back in 6 months. They didn't say, do you want this? They just issued the check. And this is just strange. Strange, very strange. So, yeah, I'm not worried about whether they're offended because I'm getting ready to leave them anyway if this doesn't turn around. A couple more months of this crap, and you guys really need to make a decision.